we've got some sad news today, guys, and you've probably already seen it, but we're gonna break it down and talk about exactly what is happening and why. So, like I said, as you've probably already seen, Carlos Valdes and Tom Cavanagh are officially leaving The Flash at the end of Season 7. And this was just announced late last night. It was like 5 o'clock at night, so I wasn't going to make a video at that time. But now we're talking about it. And yeah, it was reported by Deadline that these two actors are leaving the show as series regulars. So that does mean that there's still a possibility that they could return in season 8 or 9 or however many seasons this goes for in guest appearances. And most likely, hopefully, they will return at least for the series finale whenever that does happen. But for now, they are leaving the show. And it's really sad, but at the same time not surprising at all, because Carlos Valdes, who of course plays Cisco, I mean, back in season 5, he almost left the show, because when it came to the end of the season, pretty much everybody signed their contracts for the new season, which would be season 6, except for Carlos Valdes. So there were a lot of rumors going around that he was leaving the show, and then they even wrote it that way in the series, with him taking the metahuman cure, getting rid of his powers, and basically concluding his storyline. And then, since then, his character has just been kind of out of whack and just weird. Cisco hasn't really been Cisco, and also, it's been very noticeable that, like, every once in a while you don't see Cisco. Like last season there were all those times where it's like, alright, I'm going to Atlantis, or the other time where he was like, alright, I'm gonna go find out what's changed since Crisis, and then he disappears like for 2 or 3 episodes. And that's happened a couple times in this season as well. Last episode, the episode before last night's episode, he wasn't in it. And I mean, they do that with other members, like Chester wasn't in last night's episode either, but it's just so noticeable that he doesn't want to do this anymore, and it's so sad, because Cisco is my favorite character. He's been my favorite character since the beginning, and really, once they took away his powers, the character really hasn't done anything since then. I mean, he's got his romance with Camilla and everything, so that's probably how they're going to end it off, but at the end of the season, he's just going to leave Team Flash and go off and hopefully live a happy life. Hopefully he doesn't die. I mean, I doubt he will, but you never know. And again, it's just sad. But then we also have Tom Cavanagh, who of course plays Wells and Reverse Flash and all the other Wells. This one is also not that surprising, because as Deadline was reporting, he was actually supposed to end his time as a series regular at the end of season 6, but then that was when the pandemic hit. Season 6 got split up, and then the final 3 episodes never got to film, so then those final 3 episodes were turned into the first 3 episodes of season 7. So then at the beginning of season 7, his story did kind of end. Nash sacrificed himself, all the Wells did, and then we got like the OG Prime Earth Wells in that 3rd episode, but then he left to go do his thing. So that's not as much of a surprise either. I kind of assumed he was done, but turns out he's actually coming back for a couple more episodes. It's been reported that he's going to return in episode 9 and then possibly 10, 11, however other many episodes there are. Actually, I think the last night's episode was episode 8, so that would actually be next week's episode, or whenever the next episode is on. So, looks like he's come back, and both of these actors will be ending their time as a series regular, and again, it's just really sad. It has been confirmed at least Carlos Valdes will appear in the finale. I don't know if Tom Cavanagh will, but Carlos Valdes will end his time as a series regular in the season 7 finale. So, man, it's just sad, because like these are the 2 OG characters. These are 2 of the best characters on the show, especially Tom Cavanagh, because like he's played so many different characters and he's such a great actor. And hopefully, one good thing about this though is that when they bring back Reverse Flash again, which most likely they will, hopefully they bring back Matt Letcher, because I like Tom Cavanagh as Reverse Flash, but I just don't understand why they keep bringing him back as Reverse Flash. And I was like, oh, he's wearing Wells' face. It's like, literally the only reason they're doing this is just to save money so they don't have to hire another actor. So hopefully this means that we do get Reverse Flash back in the future. Hopefully, I think the best way of doing the final season of The Flash, whenever that does eventually happen, is have Reverse Flash be the main villain and finish out that story. And bring back Matt Letcher. It just makes sense, because having Reverse Flash wear Wells' face every time just didn't make sense. But then again, Tom Cavanagh did a great job in the role, so I'm not complaining too much. But I am excited to get Matt Letcher back, hopefully as Reverse Flash sometime soon. So yeah, sad. This is really sad. And honestly, like I said, they were two of the best parts of the show. And as soon as this announcement was made, a lot of people were like, so you still gonna watch? No. Most people are actually dropping out of the show after the season, because these past couple episodes have not been great. This whole season so far really hasn't been great. I'm not really into it too much, as it's pretty obvious in my episode review and breakdown for last night's episode. It was kind of just a rant, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've said stuff like this before, like, oh, I'm done watching this now, but then I don't. I mean, I've said that about literally every era of our show: Black Lightning, Supergirl, Batwoman, Legends. But here I am watching all of them. So I'm still probably going to keep watching this. It's just going to be, there's going to be a hole left in the show, and it's going to be really, really sad. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Are you sad that Carlos Valdes and Tom Cavanagh are officially leaving The Flash at the end of Season 7? And are you going to keep watching, or is this it for you? So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.